I started recording though.
Hey Julie, hey Femi, hey Dapo, hey guys, we're so happy to have you back on the podcast.
That's
Who missed me? Huh?
Ore is on some different things. Anyways, hi guys, welcome to Love Dynasty. Thank you for joining us on this ride. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing. Thank you to everybody that posts on their stories and their statuses. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, we love you so much.
Yeah, and we hope you are learning something. We hope you are gaining something from this.
Yeah, and that reminds me.
Yeah.
How many of us have practiced, patience?
Patience. You did practice patience. Submit your assignments.
Yeah, I practice patience. Yeah. Did you practice patience?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, consciously.
I practice patience with my cousins. Yeah. Beautiful human beings, man. They are children, by the way. So when I say cousins, I'm talking about children. Like 7. Yeah, it's basically what I said. What I have to practice patience with. His elder sister she's still calm, and is a 2-year-old that just does whatever he wants. Beautiful guy, man.
Okay, so last week we talked about patience. And today we are going to continue. I think we started from verse 4 of 1 Corinthians 13.
Yeah, hold on, let's just do a quick recap for everybody who hasn't listened to the last podcast. You should go and check it out, but just so that we're on the same page. We started talking about love, and there is a chapter in the Bible that is very, very practical about love. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 13. So we talked about the meaning of love, and like already just said, we went into patience because that's one of the first characteristics of love that we have here. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, so verse 4, we read the A part of verse 4, and then we're going to the B part of verse 4. Reading now from the New King James Version. It says, love does not envy. Or let me just start from the beginning again. It says, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. So I think from here I want to move to the Passion Translation. Part here is, love is large and incredibly patient. In King James Version it says, love endures long. Suffers long. Okay. Then love is gentle and consistently kind to all. It refuses to be jealous when blessing comes to someone else. So I think I want us to take it bit by bit. Yeah, love is gentle and consistently kind to all. What can you say about that gentle part? Love is gentle.
Love is gentle and consistently kind. I think it's sort of a build up on patience.
Patience, yeah.
How last week we talked about how patience will let you take a step back and consider a situation, consider what's going on, before taking an action, or consider the best way to react to a situation.
Yes.
So gentleness, it's a build up on that, build up on patience. There are many ways to look at gentleness, but if you look at it from that perspective of love and patience in relating with other people, it's just calm. It's just not haste. Just not, is it hasty or it's just not in haste to react. It is gentle, it takes care. When you love somebody, you are gentle with them, you are patient with them.
And from the dictionary, Oxford, it says gentleness is the quality of being kind, tender or mild-mannered, softness of action or effect.
That being kind, being soft, being mild, reminds me of, when they are talking about when you have a soft spot for somebody.
Yeah.
Like even somebody who is not necessarily, when people say gentle, people just think about an introvert or something. So, but somebody that is not necessarily introverted, somebody that is more outspoken, more extroverted, could be gentle.
Yeah.
At the same time, you could be soft to somebody. That person that you just know that this person is the person that gets you, the person that you love, the person that there's a special kind of gentleness you have for that person. And you want to say something?
When I look at this particular word gentle here, and when I'm looking at different temperaments, different personalities that we have, it's like, what will you now tell an introvert? I mean, an extrovert.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, for an introvert, you say,
he's naturally gentle.
But like an extrovert. But I think that the perspective this place is coming from here is because sometimes, even as an introvert, it's possible that in this context, you're not gentle.
Exactly.
It's like, that's why I agree with you saying that it's a build up on patience. So it's still like calming down, more. It's more like how will I put it now? It's like one of the should I say extensions of patience now. Yeah, like a branch of patience.
Even looking at this verse, the way it was written, it is a single sentence, like love suffers long and is kind. It is it's one of the ways, like, in normal English structure, you're still saying the same sentence. It has not moved to another sentence. So it's still like explaining
the
same concept. And it is very important. I was talking about how you are gentle with somebody you have a soft spot for. That's why we are talking about this, like extending that beyond just people that are close to you, your friends, your relatives. You can also be gentle to people you don't know. You can also be gentle to everybody. Extending that same sort of like love
to them.
Exactly. You won't say because I don't know this person, or maybe the person is even like annoying or something. It doesn't mean you should not show that same love.
And it's also like that part of like people that we don't know is, how sometimes when we see people at first, we kind of have like a first impression. So sometimes you already like write them off, like from time, like, this person, why is this person doing like this? Why is this person doing like that? No, this person is not my type. And everything. So it's like the part of love will help you to not just look at them from the outside. It's like regardless of what it is, being patient enough to at least give them room in your heart. Like, we're not saying let them be close to you, or it's not everybody we are very close with. And you don't have to be close to people before you can love them.
Exactly.
Because I mean, if we are love beings, then it means that it's a nature, right? So it is either to people that are close to us, either they are family or they are not. Even if you meet someone for the first time, this is like the way we should live our life. It should be like a lifestyle. They're now consistently kind to all. Like, love is kind.
I really like that statement there.
Consistently kind to
all. That's exactly what you're trying to say. Like, it's not just love is not just singing. Of course, you act nice to people you like. Like, everybody will do that, But the true test of love, the true virtue, the true value in love is when you could as well not love, but you choose to.
When people don't even give you a reason to love them.
Exactly.
When people don't even give you a reason to be kind to them, to be patient with them, when they are like getting so much on your nerves, like when people don't even have anything to offer you back in return. So it's like that time is when you will truly know if you are really like walking in love
Yeah.
or not. Because for somebody that you like, it's very easy.
course, like-
I mean, it's very easy to give.
Yeah.
It's very easy to be kind. It's very easy to be, patient with them. Like you said the other time, when you have soft spots for people.
Yeah.
But what of
Like
someone,
even when they piss you off, it's
you
still kind of easy
like,
to-
okay, these are my guys.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
my guy. Even if we like look each other in the eye today, we'll be fine tomorrow.
Exactly.
What of somebody that you're just meeting for the very first time?
Yeah.
What of somebody that you don't know at all? The Bible says here that we should be kind to all. And not just kindness in like deeds, because a lot of times when we talk about kind, what comes to our minds, I feel like we think about like maybe giving them stuff, but even in our words, our words are this tongue is very powerful.
Yeah.
And the words that you speak into people's lives, it can either make or mar them. So it's like you have to be careful, and you have to be very intentional about being kind with your words. Our words should give life to people, not kill them. It's possible to kill someone with your words.
Yeah.
I mean, there are times that people have said things to people and they've committed suicide.
Yeah.
People have said things to people and they basically just killed their self-esteem.
Exactly.
So our words should be life-giving, and it takes a lot of intentionality. Everything that we've been saying so far, from patience to gentleness and now kindness, these are things that we have to be very intentional about. When you want to talk, you have to, there's a way how everything is just interwoven. Like, there's a way you have to like still take a step back and think about it. If I say this thing, what will happen to this person? Even there are sometimes it's even the way you say something.
Yeah.
So there are certain situations that you have a valid point, but the way you are presenting it is not kind enough. And that way you will not, even if your intentions are good, you will not hit the nail in the head that way. Like, you will not do that which you actually want to do for that person. So we have to be very kind, and it's consistently. Like, it should not just be today, it's not just tomorrow. So it means every day we have to be kind to people that we know, to people that we don't know, people that are close to us and people that are not. So
And even people that are undeserving of it. And speaking of kindness, apart from just speech, kindness in actions too is very important. Yes, it is one of the most emphasized areas of kindness, but that doesn't mean like you shouldn't like pay attention to it. Like giving, kindness, and somebody needs something. When we talk about being kind and nice to people always seem to think about the grand things. It's just the simple things, like shifting for somebody so that they can pass easily in a public place. Those kind of things. Like, see somebody carrying something heavy, you guys are going to the same place, just helping the person with it. Just simple things like that.
Exactly.
Not for any reason. You probably never see this person, but just being kind. These are ways that we can make our lives better. We can make other people's lives better. We can make society better. Just simple everyday kindness. Like stuff that you could as well not do, just doing it because it helps somebody, because you're trying to show love, you're trying to spread more positive light to the world through your actions.
You're trying to walk in love.
You're trying to walk in love with everybody.
So it means that there are various ways we can be kind to people, in our words and in our deeds, in our actions. So sometimes it could even be giving your time.
Yes, giving your time to somebody. You could as well like say you are busy, or you could even have valid reasons to be busy, but making that sort of like sacrifice because the person needs something, or the person needs an advice, or the person needs to talk.
Sometimes kindness is even giving listening ears to somebody that just wants to rant or talk about something that's bothering them. So it comes in like different ways. So we should not like box
Yeah.
That
Love
word.
cannot be boxed.
You can't box it. It's in different ways. Sometimes kindness is just smiling to someone, just smiling back at somebody. Sometimes it could just be giving somebody a hug.
Yeah.
You won't know what.
Yeah, how far that will go.
How far it will go. I've had a particular situation where just someone smiling at me really helped me go through my day, just because the person smiled. And till today, the person probably doesn't know.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. Yeah.
To be honest, it's the little things.
Yeah. And there's this story, I just hope I'm saying it right. There was this person that was about to give up on life. And the person just said something. I think the person was like praying to God for a sign or something, that if you can just get a sign, then like I'll know that there's still hope, and then still move on.
Yeah.
And then just that day, somebody just came and said, "How are you doing?"
Oh.
It was as simple as that. Please, I just hope I'm saying this story right. But like, it's been a long time I heard this, but I think that's like really the context.
Yeah. That's your idea.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. And someone just said, I don't know if it was like hello, but the person was like, "How are you doing?" And just that, "How are you doing?" saved that person. Like the person just knew that, okay, there's hope. Yeah, God has me in mind. So there are different things. And that's why there are times, even where you just get the nudge to do certain things. It may not really make sense. Like the Holy Spirit telling you now to go and meet that person and just ask the person how they are doing. It's like you're just like, I've been here for like the past 1 hour. So why is it now that I'll stand? You don't know what it is. So
and that's to add to that point, as children of God, as people of God, God works through us.
Yeah.
And people always expect God working through you to be something
very dramatic,
very supernatural. I mean, sometimes that happens, but sometimes, like she said, it's as simple as, "How are you?" God can move through you. God can save somebody. Like God can speak to somebody through your kindness. Like you said, somebody's trying to give up on life, and just, "How are you?" Like you might think you just said, "How are you?" but like to that person is God giving them a hug, like, and to boost their faith. It will help them believe more.
Exactly.
It will help them like continue.
Yeah.
And it's important to just giving yourself to it. Sometimes it's costly, sometimes it's expensive, sometimes it take you, like we said, giving your time, giving your even your resources. Like you could just see somebody in need, and because of kindness, you drop like your last money or something that is very important to you. But I mean, if it's love, it's worth it, right? If it's done in love, it's worth it. Sometimes you might never even know how far that went. For example, the person that said, "How are you?" the person probably never even knew that the person was saving somebody from suicide. And they might never even know, except the person comes to them and tells them that, "Oh, you saved me from killing myself." But like, just those tiny things. And that's why I say these things sometimes, like, if we all really live, the way God wants us to live, the way God wants us to live, like the love life that God wants us to live, the world would be a much better place.
Yes.
Because if everybody was living in love, nobody would be trying to kill somebody. Nobody would be trying to, assault somebody. Nobody would be trying to steal somebody's money. Because it's love, right?
Yeah, it's love.
Yeah, it's love.
Love is very beautiful. Yeah. I mean, it takes effort, it takes intentionality, but it is beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so moving on. It refuses to be jealous. Yeah, it refuses to be jealous when blessing comes to someone else.
Yeah, man.
Now, have you ever been jealous before?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, God.
And that's why I like the fact that it was stated.
Yeah.
It refuses to be jealous. Does not envy. That's what New King James says, right? It's like there's a sort of natural inclination that everybody has to be kind of jealous when you see somebody else, or maybe yes, jealousy is really the word. There's no way to flower it.
It's jealousy.
to be kind of jealous when you see somebody doing something good, something great, maybe like better than where you are, or somebody in your field is making waves, somebody new in your field is doing something, and you be like, bro, I've been out here doing UI UX for years. This guy just started yesterday, and he's here. You know, there's this natural inclination to be jealous, you know, but being intentional about saying, okay, this guy is winning. I wish I was winning too, but I will clap for him right now. I will celebrate him right now instead of wallowing in the fact that I'm not here yet. I'm not doing what he's doing yet. It is just, refusing to be jealous. It's the same way, like, we're talking about patience last week. Like, the natural inclination of a person is probably to get angry at offense, but you refuse to be angry. You take that patient step, right? In the same way, you take that step of, okay, I'm not going to be jealous about this. I'm going to be happy for this. I'm going to celebrate this.
Yeah, and I think another thing that helps is when you understand that you not winning that competition, that person won, does not make you a failure. It doesn't mean you're not good at what you're doing. You not having what this person has, it doesn't mean that you will not be able to get something like that. You see, we are all unique in our own way. We are all, there's no other you. You are the only you in this world, and there's something that, my pastor used to say, that if someone tells you you tell you that anybody taller than you is too tall, anybody shorter than you is too short. Yeah. So there's no other you.
You're not short. You're just too tall. That's to all the short kings out there. You are not short. Everybody else is too tall.
Exactly. So, one thing that I want to say, and it's something that I'm also learning, is that, you see, when there is, let's just use a competition as an example, and somebody wins, it does not make you any less than the person. You get, like, it doesn't make you any less than the person. So, it means pick up the lesson from that competition. Go back, develop yourself more. Go for another one, right? So you don't have to feel, of course, we're humans, we feel bad, we put in a lot of work and everything, but then we didn't win the competition. Don't feel bad. You not passing today does not make you a failure. What makes you a failure is you not getting back up. So let's rejoice with people in their joyful moments. Congratulate them.
Congratulate the win, even if it's not your win.
It's still love.
It's still love. And talking about jealousy, how there is a sort of like positive side to jealousy. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking in context of being, okay, let me put this example in the context of being in a relationship with somebody. That positive side to jealousy, like, you don't want them with somebody else. Think about it. Even the Bible, even the Bible talks about how God is a jealous God. So, this jealousy that we're talking about is like negative emotion. Like, you're jealous of somebody's win, so now you want to plot to destroy that win. You want to plot to do something.
You're not happy they won.
Exactly, you're not happy they won. You went to the celebration party, but you're the one sitting in the corner moody. Because, like, you're jealous of the win, basically.
There are even times where people don't sit in the corner moody.
They are smiling.
They
in
are
your face,
smiling, but what is going down there, my
trying
dear?
to push you off the cliff.
It's like.
Yeah, man, like that is definitely no love, right?
Yeah, that's
Don't
not
do that.
love. Yeah.
But yeah, the positive side of jealousy as well is like when you love somebody, especially in the context of like a romantic relationship, you don't want to see them like being the same way you are with them with somebody else. That's I feel like that's natural. That's what everybody has. But then even in that kind of jealousy, even in that kind of positive jealousy, you shouldn't like react with that. You should react with love. Going back to everything else you've been saying, patience, kindness. How do you handle that situation? With patience, kindness, gentleness. So even in the good emotions, how do you handle that emotion? Because you could handle that kind of jealousy in a negative way, and that's what makes it negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, jealousy. We talked about jealousy. We talked about goodness. No, we talked about gentleness. We talked about kindness. So yeah.
So instead of spending time, resenting other people's wins, not being happy, I mean, why don't you just pick up, like I said earlier, up the lessons learned?
Yeah.
What was it that the judges said that made them prefer this person over you? What is it what's behind? Okay, maybe the person is into business. Okay, what is this person doing that's making this business, So you could even go to them
Exactly.
and ask them, how are you doing this thing? I need help.
Yeah, and you never learn what they have if you are too jealous to go to them. Like somebody is winning, there's a reason why they are winning.
Yeah.
But if you are too jealous to ask, if you are too envious of them to try to learn from them, or like that brings some sort of pride to like they won. Are they the only ones? Bro, if they won, they know something you don't know. That's fact. So like if they are doing well, they know something you don't know. So instead of being there and jealous, just go there in love. Like, yo, I'm happy for you. And if you are not happy, don't say you're happy. Don't lie. But like, bro, congratulations. Like, celebrate the win. And if you want to learn from them, you should be fine to learn from them, not dwelling in that negative emotion and just not doing anything.
Hey, I think we've said enough for today.
Yeah, we've said enough for today. We don't want this podcast to take forever. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week and we'll continue this series on love and everything around it. What's the title of the series again? What is love?
Yeah, what is love?
What
is love? Love is a drive.
Love is a drive. It's not external drive.
Love is a drive. So
love is a drive.
Yeah, and in our day-to-day activities,
like we said last
let's
week,
practice patience.
Practice
Remember,
kindness.
take one step back and reevaluate the situation. Practice gentleness, kindness, and do not envy. Okay? So
thank you.
we love you
so much.
Bye.
Bye.